The NFL on EA Sports brings us to the banks of the Ohio River and Paycor Stadium in Cincinnati. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap here between the Chicago Bears and the Cincinnati Bengals. Set to go. Evan McPherson to do the honors, and we are underway from Cincinnati. Velus Jones now from his end zone. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17.
What up, Jay Saul? I hope your New Year's resolution is getting better at Madden, son. Boy, that's a horrible defensive set. What up, Brian? How you doing, man?
Rolling to his right. This is Chase Claypool on the receiving.
How you doing tonight, bro? Happy New Year's, man.
Before he's taken down. 25 yards that time.
And a nice call and really good execution there because they gave him a little bit of a different launch angle, perhaps. You know, you don't want to have the quarterback dropping back 5 to 7 steps on every play and have the defense zero in on him.
How you doing tonight, though, Brian? Happy New Year's, man.
And they picked up nice yardage with that completion.
Oh,
out to his left.
I meant to hit.
Hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
Well, anytime he reads man coverage, I don't think it's going to be the only time he'll try and hit that route to the outside in this game. He'll test the perimeter, but that time they were up to the challenge.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. They'll run. This is Khalil Herbert. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
And with a play clock at 3, we'll get a signal and a timeout on the whistle. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. A toss left side for Herbert. And not even back to the line of scrimmage this time as they're on him quickly once more. They're going to go. It's Fields. Flush to his right. And able to catch it, but he's out of bounds. And the throw took him beyond the sideline, and that's going to be a turnover on downs. So they give it up just on their side of midfield. And, yeah, I mean, a surprising decision there to go for that.
Must have a lot of confidence in his defense. Must feel like, hey, we're in great shape here because our defense can hold them because they're really outside of field goal range now, right? The opposite team. So if you hold them here, you haven't given up any points. You may give up a punt and you're pinned down a little bit, but must have thought it was an okay spot to go for it and decided to be aggressive.
He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Hey, it's not the most spectacular play, but I think most teams will take that every single time for the first play of a drive. Begin the series with positive yardage and set yourself up for a very manageable 2nd down.
And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down, otherwise it's going to be a long afternoon.
And now we won't see a play on first down. We're going to get a timeout instead. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Okay. Take all the time you need, my man. I won't accept a delay of game.
Here we go.
I promise. I want to beat you. I don't want to win off the wall. Sucks I can never run across the same sportsmanship, but it is what it is. But do not offer me a quick game. Don't you do it. Don't you do it. What did I just say? I'm on a 7-game win streak right now, buddy. Not happening. I'm sorry. I mean, no. Then. Sorry, big dog.
First down. Here's Burrow. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Jalen Johnson. And the Bears are going to take over at their own 11-yard line. Well, your first drive of the first quarter, you get it down there, try to fire it in the end zone, and big-time deflation on that play.
No doubt about it. They're moving and grooving and getting into position, and this is not the ending that they saw on this drive, is it? They had things going their way.
Now Herbert to start the drive.
Just block Hutchinson and get out of my way. Oh, shit. I swear, commit. You kill me, man.
On 2nd and 9. Fields steps away to
somebody's not on. Wow.
As a defensive back, you have
somebody's not on the sticks, though. Better get out of my lobby with that, buddy.
And you know that the arrival of the ball is imminent, and that allows you to make a play on it, and oftentimes knock it away.
Oh, wide open, complete. Touchdown, Chicago. Chase Claypool, 89 yards. And the Bears use the early
I think you're going to get a friendly win over here.
Here in this one. And if you blink, you
Not
probably
ready
missed
to play.
that
Don't
touchdown
start the
drive. It
game.
happened in a hurry.
I was just putting mustard on my hot dog, and all of a sudden he's in the end zone. I've got to do a better job of paying attention with this quick strike offense.
I thought you were going to tell your wife about the hot dogs in the booth thing.
I just did, didn't I?
Yeah, you did. You did.
No, what are you doing? Why? That was a dive.
Sort this out here. Well, we knew he was close to the line of scrimmage, and they say he stepped over.
Well, when you see him in that
So I don't get
position,
to
you think
retry.
he's become a runner. As a DB, you start to react towards the line of scrimmage, they can often throw it over your head.
Yeah.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
That's unfortunate. I meant to dive. That's why I threw it to square.
And he's going to be brought down inside the 5 at the 3.
Fucking sticks. So it looks like I'm going to have to accept 3 delayed games and go on about my business.
They've got to go a long way now to try and score some points. I do know this from experience. There will be a few comments muttered his way by the offense as they head out on the field.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Open receiver, that's Hayden Hurst, the tight end. So they'll get nothing out of that play, and it's second down. Now Burrow, down around his goal line. Again, that's Hurst.
What is going on?
Lose yardage back to his own 1-yard line. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12. Burrow from his own end zone. That's the tight end Hurst with it. And he'll get inside the 10, but he's short of the line he needed. That'll go for a gain of 7. And that's going to make it 4th down.
You're doing it wrong.
6-0 our score after 1.
Just quit.
The punt team on now is from their end zone. They get it away. We'll call that a punt of 38 yards officially. And it'll be a short field for the Bears as they take over 1st and 10. On 1st down, it's Fields. Escaping the pressure right. The 20. And he's going to be brought down at about the 16. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on 1st down. Eluding the pressure right. And that is caught. Touchdown, Bears. Chase Claypool with his 2nd touchdown here in this 1st half. And the Bears are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Santos with the extra point. And the lead now stands at 13.
Making me look bad. Get out of here. You ain't got time to play, fucking quit.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25.
Are you fucking trolling, bro? What are you doing? What the fuck is going on here?
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. They find themselves down 13-0 here as they try to get things started offensively.
What the fuck is he doing? What are you doing? Seriously, bro?
This will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
And let's face it,
oh, it's because I see what you're doing. Okay.
Tight end of his size, difficult to sneak him anywhere, but that's what they tried to do. Lined up on his right, tried to work his way back to his left, but just a minimal gain as the defense was able to react quickly.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Burrow.
You're mad. I got you.
That's Hurst. And he'll be upended at the 33 following a gain of 3. And guess what? It brings up 3rd down. So 3rd and 2, and I count 6 defensive backs out there. Burrow looking to pass. And he's got Hurst, his tight end. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. So they accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards a bit. So a little bit of a stiffer challenge now. 1st and 15 following the delay of game. Now Burrow. Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted. Kyler Gordon picks it off. Well, these defensive coaches, they sure like what they've got in this rookie corner. And with good reason, as you saw there.
He only cost him a day 2 pick, and a lot of people thought he had first-round ability. But when he was available on draft night, that was one where you didn't need the full time to make the selection. You call that pick in early, and he shows why he was so coveted with that interception there.
2 of their 3 red zone trips so far, they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. Two minutes remaining in this first half of football. They'll go again from the 3 here on 2nd and goal. They'll go again with Herbert, and he'll keep working toward that end zone as he's down to about the 2-yard line. Calling a gain of a yard as they get a little bit closer here. It's 3rd and goal.
His path became similar to almost running a stretch play, didn't it? Trying to find a crease, anywhere to put his foot in the ground and cut back. It just never materialized.
Here's a give to Herbert. Yeah, this is going to depend on the spot, but I believe he might be a few inches short. On 4th down, they'll try and run for it. So that, Charles, a big decision there on 4th and goal, and it works out.
And that is an example of a coach who's confident in his team. He didn't look at it as a gamble at all. He looked at it as belief. Great starting field position. Let's go ahead and deliver. And they do.
And this is going to be caught. It's good. And that extends their lead by 2 more. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
Okay.
And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25. The Bengals drive about to get going. Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here because now you're down 3 scores, and I know we're in the first half, but the way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, you feel like they probably need to get something going on this drive, right?
Yeah, and sometimes I overuse that this is an important possession, but I think this has to be the possession where they come up with an answer because only a few teams in league history have ever come back from a 4-score deficit, and if they don't score here, that's what they could be facing the next time they get the ball.
On 3rd down, Burrow. Short throw underneath to Hurst. And he'll be brought down at the 28, and that is well short of the first. On 4th down, Drew Chrisman on to punt. And now a low liner. I think he mishit it. Not good at all. Punt of just 24 yards there. And there'll be time for maybe one final play before halftime. A final shot before the break. Fields. He's going to take a shot at the end zone. Why not? And incomplete on a deep ball. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. The Bucs set to get the football first, and they trail here as we get started in the second half. And we will not see a return to start the half as this will be a touchback. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. Well, they look up at the scoreboard facing that deficit. A 3-score game, Charles. And now Burrow going to be intercepted yet again. Kyler Gordon picks it off. And the Bears are going to take possession of the football. That one is going to sting. First play of the 3rd quarter and a turnover.
And you have to know that at halftime, They spent a lot of time going through their checklist of what they wanted to accomplish to start this third quarter. Turning it over like this was not on that list.
Not at all. And you come out of the locker room trailing, so that first drive to establish momentum is very key.
Crucial.
And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. On 1st and 10, it's Herbert. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. And they'll run again. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Chicago. Khalil Herbert, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Bears use the short field to get in for 6. Back to throw, Fields. And he's got it. So the try for 2 successful. And that bumps their lead up even further. The Bears send the kicking team out there, and they will send this one away. And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line. The Bengals drive about to get going. Well, we haven't exactly been treated to a nail-biter in this one, CD, and if they cannot score here, this one's pretty much all but over.
Are you saying that you feel like people are starting to think about getting out of here, maybe beating the traffic in order to get home or to their final destination?
Yeah, I don't think there's a whole lot of reason to hang around, especially if they can't score here.
Yeah, you're right about that, because it has been pretty clear who the better team has been in this one. And in a league that we talk about every game being a one-score game as we go into it, watching this blowout, let's just say it's been unusual.
Play clock down to 0, and this is not the way to start a drive.
And every now and again you'll run into losers like this.
After the delay of game, 1st and 15.
Instead of just quit.
And boy, again, they won't get this off in time. That flag accepted, and it backs the offense up a little bit.
Now he's going to run a play. Next one, you're out of here, so I don't give a fuck. Let's go. It's 8 though. Eight and 1 if I include the rematch with the kid. Yeah. A lot.
The NFL is on EA.
He once did a backflip into the end zone for the touchdown.
Today we've got a good NFC matchup.
He stopped at the 1 yard line and he did a backflip.
And the San Francisco 49ers. Set to go now on a beautiful sunny afternoon. And we are underway from Santa Clara. Returning from his end zone is Ray McCloud. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18. Purdy to throw it on first down. The tight end Kittle has it on the left side. Calling no gain on the game's first play. And it's second down now.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. To throw again on second down. Purdy, man open, that's Deebo Samuel. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a first down.
But I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people. But you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
And he's got it across midfield and into Bear territory. A good run there on first down, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 2. Again, they run. Again, it's McCaffrey. And some solid footwork there as he'll take this down to about the 38. A gain of 10 and a 49er first down.
How best to describe that one? I'd say right down Broadway on that run.
A straight ahead running. I think that might be something we see a lot of between the tackles today.
Well, he's enjoying things so far here this afternoon. Sees a crease and bursts through it for a solid gain.
And a very determined run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 27. Good effort. 11 more on that one and another first down. So back-to-back big runs, picking apart this defense on the opening drive.
I thought this was a passing league. I thought this was the era we were in where the ball was always in the air, right?
They didn't get the memo.
And they didn't get the memo, and I know this to be true. Offensive linemen still, to this day, they want to run the football. They want to fire out and hit people across the line of scrimmage, and they're clearing space.
What happened to the 2 fucking people I had blitzing over there?
And they do get him down, but
what?
before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line.
Yeah, I just rushed outside.
What a start to the ball game. It's first and goal. They've taken this opening kickoff and marched it right down the field defensively. Not much resistance.
And that's the point, because my admiration is for the guys moving the ball right now. They know what they're doing. Their plan is working. But I flip it over and watch and say, okay, what are you going to do to change things up? Because if you don't, they're going to put that ball in the end zone real soon.
Yo, no way he doesn't have grab that. Come on now.
Coaches talk about it all the time. Players talk about it as well.
I need that shit. Come on now,
staying
bro.
disciplined in coverage and making that stop. Inside the red zone, every stop like that could be preventing a possible touchdown.
Line of scrimmage, again the 4-yard line. 2nd and goal.
Good play call.
Deebo Samuel from 4 yards out. And the 49ers get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon.
Ego disrespecting.
Let's make no bones about it. On paper, they're the better team. They're at home. That's a strong opening drive.
And just think how many times we've seen this type of a matchup. Just what you said, better team at home should steamroll them. And we've seen it go the other way. Sometimes, though, they buy into it and understand we are the better team. Let's go out and prove it right now.
And he is not going to make it. They stop him up short. And this will remain a 6-0 ball game. So they went for 2 and failed. They didn't use him on the PAT, but now he boots this one away with a 6-0 lead. Taken at the 15, a short kick. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. Fields and the Bears now with a 1st and 10 at their own 27. Here's Fields. He'll get that complete to his tight end, Cole Kmet. 4 yards remain for 2nd down. First carry now for David Montgomery. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. A play fake, now Fields to throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
It's always tough trying to keep your guy upright when he's trying to throw the football.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Toss left to Montgomery. And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42. Not an easy spot here. They'll be in search of 13 yards to try to pick up the first. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
Damn, he jumped up fucking pretty high.
And the 49ers are going to take possession of the football.
And I think this is a situation where quarterback coach on the sideline is going to talk to a signal caller and say, listen, it's 3rd and long and it's still early in the game.
I didn't think he'd get it if anybody was going to get it. I thought he found him.
Let's just check something down and pump the football.
On 1st down, this is McCaffrey. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. It'll go as a 1st down for San Francisco on a pickup of 16. One thing's for sure, this defense has to figure out how to stop the ground game. He's eating them up here in the 1st quarter.
It looks like they have to go to different forces, aren't they? The conventional things aren't working too well. So I remember a coach of mine saying way back when a back's having a great game, you've got to get the ball out of his hands. See how far he can run without the ball. And what he meant was takeaways, not get loose, because maybe you can't just stop him with just regular tackling.
He'll get a dozen there, and it's a 1st down, 49ers. Shotgun handoff now to McCaffrey. He'll get this down inside the 10 for a pickup of about 3. It's 2nd and 7 from the 9. Now Purdy. Flushed out right.
Hit that mother.
They'll wind up with positive yardage. It's a gain of 3, but now it's 3rd down.
They made a nice effort to stick him with a loss for that play, but it's going to take more than that to keep him from advancing the ball. Should be an entertaining battle anytime he tucks and runs over the 2nd half of this contest.
Third down, here's McCaffrey.
And he's going to be taken down here,
still a couple yards short of the first. 3 plays, all resulting in 3-yard carries to bring up 4th down.
This team doesn't mind running the ball in any situation, and I thought he was going to get the 1st down the way the play developed, but the defense closed in and stopped him just about a yard short.
That same fucking... Oh, I forgot about that.
Touchdown here in this first half.
Did he only run that in the end zone?
Pays off with 6 points.
Yeah.
Took a pretty big risk right there, going for it on 4th down.
That's a good little cheese play.
First down, forget about that. They got in the end zone.
Yeah,
got me twice on it.
Just thinking, can I get enough yardage to get it past the sticks and pick up a 1st down?
They broke the
Instead,
tackle.
they go for the end zone and get it done with no margin for error. Remember, 4th down, they went for it.
After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away.
A fairly short kick from the 14. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown. So decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words, early on. So they have to decide, do we even need to change game plan? Or do we just need to execute better and try and get back in this game?
See the jump off of the line he got. That was insane.
Another try after the first down sack. Fields. This is Montgomery with a grab over the middle. Short completion, just 4 yards. And it'll be a third and about 13. 2 minutes to play, first half. It's 14-0. Third and long. It's Fields. He'll get that complete to his tight end, Kmet. And he will have the Bears first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. To throw is Fields.
Damn.
Niners get there and bring him down.
Fucking block. Oh, that's Bosa. That's why. Damn it. I forgot all about Bosa. Oh, my God. That's my fault.
The first down sack. Fields.
That's my own damn fault.
Forgot
about Bosa.
Going out of bounds. I thought they were going to sack him there like they did
play the 49ers.
Great coverage, but
you got a game plan around Bosa. I forgot.
He got a little bit extra.
Forgot.
Really helps him on third down. Makes it manageable now.
Running left, Montgomery. And great blocking downfield as he's got this almost to the 35-yard line.
Stay in that defense at your ass.
On first down, Fields. Flush to his right.
Bite on it, no?
The ball comes out, but
get out the way, man.
So possession will stay the same. Offensively, they're just not playing a very clean football game right now. This deficit, there's a fumble. Good news for them, at least. That went out of bounds.
You're exactly right, and as they breathe a sigh of relief, you know they're looking at the scoreboard, thinking to themselves, if we turn it over there, things could really get rough for us trying to make a comeback.
I get ball at half. I ain't worried about nothing.
Fumble on first down now. Here's second down.
Nothing.
On second down, a run with Herbert. That one, a first down pickup of 8. Now a timeout called by the offense. As the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half.
Bosa is pissing me off. Good block. Good block. Get off me.
And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. That loss of 3, a rare stumble on a promising drive. Here's second and 13.
Is that one-on-one over there?
Now
Is that the one-on-one over there waiting?
That's complete to his running back, Herbert.
No way. No way, and it didn't go out of bounds.
And with just 4 seconds left in this first half.
How don't I get that spin move, man?
Movement there on the offensive line, a little quick, and a 5-yard penalty. And they'll accept that penalty.
So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. Right hash mark of 42-yard attempt. Santos' kick is up and through. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon, set and ready to rock for the third quarter.
You done?
The Bears gonna see
How many dubs did you catch?
They trail here as we get back underway to start the second half. Pulls it in at the 13. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. Charles, it'll be interesting to see what adjustments this offense made in the locker room. Haven't really
No. I blew that.
Ground attack either, so certainly something has to change here in quarter 3.
And I'm pretty sure their friends from the defensive side of the ball told them exactly that, because those guys, the stop troops, they've been playing pretty well. They've kept them around in this game. Now they got some time. The running game struggled in the first half. Opposition.
He's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Chicago. Chase Claypool, 71 yards. And the Bears come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter. Even though he was forced from the pocket, still able to adjust, make the long
for 9-0, looking for 9-0.
Touchdown.
Yeah, moving to his left. The key to everything when they're moving outside of the pocket, doesn't matter which side. Making sure those shoulders get around and you get back square. So you get
49er defense. Damn it, man. Give me that fucking ball back. Fuck you, Purdy.
Still just a 2-score game in the third quarter, but they're going to go onside kick here anyway.
Well, we're not.
And the 49er hands team does its job. The risk reward of the onside kick, when you don't get it, the risk comes out to play, and here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything, because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them, and field position leads you to that type of play calling, and whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep, those types of things. Now they've given up that type of field position, the advantage is switched to their opponent.
I'm gonna give him credit for his offense.
Little touch pass, they saw it coming, converged on it before you get much out of it.
On second down, McCaffrey. And he's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4.
Shit run plays you're calling, though, bro.
Any football team, defensive tackles.
You got fucking C-back, dog. You should have bet took that shit to the house, but that's here or there.
When he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
Ooh, I blew that. I had that sack. I should have had that interception.
Sets up a first and goal.
Damn, this shit blown up.
They'll try to run with McCaffrey.
No way, that didn't register.
Take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco.
How doesn't that register?
McCaffrey, a 9-yard touchdown.
Oh, I did miss him.
As his guys are able to extend their lead.
Guess they showed that side angle, yeah.
Timeout by the offense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining
That's
as they burn
fine.
one here in this third quarter. And now this is right in Kyle Shanahan's wheelhouse. He'll go for 2 here. They'll give it to the fullback up the middle.
Oh, man.
And he will bowl his way in there for the 2 points. After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away.
I can do that. I just gotta get that stop.
Fielded just outside the goal line. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. A strong showing their last time out. They scored the touchdown, but Charles, they look up and they're still down double digits, so you feel like just to keep pace, this drive probably needs to end in the end zone as well.
And I think the best move for them is to not worry about how far they are.
What you doing, Mooney?
But to just remember the last drive and how
you gonna block or what you gonna do?
Repeat that. Then you can look at the scoreboard
You want a
and see what
touchdown?
this game is.
Is that what you want?
Now a first down throw.
Of course. What you got going? Contain? Ooh, you got contain going, huh? You worried, huh? Gotcha.
I thought there at the end he may have had a chance to release.
See what I'm saying? He's smart enough to make a couple of reads.
And down he went.
Yeah, he was certainly trying to do everything he
not
could to
completely
extend the
dog
life of the
shit.
play, probably counting in his head. 1,
Ooh, and
2.
you seen the play action coming?
Got him again. They'll wind up losing a full 9 yards here on the sack. Now it's third down. So now following the sack, Fields and the Bears looking at third down and long.
You're gonna have to give me my rematch, bro.
Now
I need it.
Fields.
I want it. Let's go, Mooney.
This is taken in by Darnell.
Give me something I can work with. There we go. I can work with that. I can work with that.
Amazingly, they're still short for 4.
I can work with that. I can work with that. Come on.
Running for it, Montgomery.
I can work with that.
And he's got the first down before being taken down at the 46.
Come on.
So this drive going to continue following the conversion on 4th. Here's 1st and 10. Steps away.
Fucking.
And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfect.
Fields hit and the ball is loose. And this is going to
How does he pick that? That is...
Every week we hear talking about create turnovers. In particular, they wanted to force some fumbles. They got one right there.
And it shows you how the game has changed over time. It used to be good enough for a guy to get a sack of a quarterback in the pocket. Now, if you come to the sidelines and you didn't knock the ball free, your coaches are upset with you. All right, so if you're a quarterback, it starts all the way back in the youth leagues. Take care of the ball, take care of the ball, take care of the ball, because here come the defenders.
They'll get 17 on that one, and the Niners have a first down.
Wow.
Now on first down, it's Purdy.
No way. No.
Incomplete. Boy, he doesn't drop any like that one. 2nd down. To give you an idea of how accurate he's been throwing the football, we're in the second half. That's just his 2nd incompletion.
Well, if he's that locked in, that means everyone's locked in, because to me it's like throwing a no-hitter in baseball. The pitcher may get the credit. A lot of people making plays behind him in the field.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 29. Oh, they're going to run a little pop pass here. And out of bounds right around the 20.
When you break.
They either go for nothing or they go for big yardage. And here, they got to the outside, turned it upfield, and ended up getting a nice little gain out of it.
One of the downfalls about the Bears whenever you go against.
Again, it's Purdy to throw it. He'll get this underneath to McCaffrey. And he is going to have a 49ers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
When you have someone throwing it that well, that confidently, you don't have to call the game in fear at all, do you? You just go ahead and play.
Yep, confidence with a lead to throw it here in the 4th, and boom, he's on the money.
Yeah, you don't have to tuck your head in and look like turtle at this point. You just go ahead and play.
They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
When the safety blitz fumble, it's like,
can't be predictable. But the
he just hit me, and as he fumbled the ball, and as he's falling from tackling me, he falls on the ball.
Screen to McCaffrey. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down. This offense so far on 3rd down, they've been okay. 2 for 3 thus far. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. They'll try and pick it up with McCaffrey. And that one going nowhere from the start as he's met in the backfield and goes backwards. Here we go with McCaffrey.
No way, man. Like, that's what I'm talking about. Like, fucking.
Christian McCaffrey, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the 49ers have pretty well put it away here in the fourth quarter. Here we go now as they will again try for two. And he's going to be taken down. It's a sack, and they fail on the try for two. After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. Oh, the return is Jones from the end zone. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. Right now, they're in a bit of a tough spot here, CD. Trailing by double digits. Remember the last time out, they fumbled. They're going to have to play some clean football here on this possession.
And all the talk on their sideline has been about taking care of the football, making sure that they're handling the ball correctly. So you know they'll be squeezing the rock pretty tight here. They have to be careful not to go so hard in doing that they actually cause themselves other problems. Take care of the ball, but still try and play free and natural.
And this will be a Bears first down as he gets us up past the 30 to the 32. On 1st and 10, here's Fields. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted.
That's not how I wanted to throw it.
And the Niners are going to have the short field here as they'll take over right at the 50. And that pretty much has been the story.
8-1, fuck it. GG's, bro. I usually don't quit, but that shit pissed me off. He threw that smoke screen route twice. Fourth and goal. And he had a losing record. That's unfortunate. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Whatever. Alright, I need to redeem myself. I'm gonna use the Steelers. Kansas City's offense. And gotta go with 4-6. I don't know. Oh shit, it's smoked out here.
It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we are in the Steel City at Pittsburgh's Acrisure Stadium. Coming up, we've got what should prove to be a good one between the San Francisco 49ers and the Pittsburgh Steelers. Two teams that have combined to win 11 Super Bowl titles. The Steelers and the Niners are underway. Here's Steven Sims on the return from his end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Cost him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. Harris starts the drive on the ground, and that is the kind of tackling they want to see all game, as he'll lose yardage to start things out. On 2nd and 12, Pickett. Pass complete. George Pickens with it.
A little slow. I think I let that out a little more. Okay.
Nothing flashy there. The slant to the slot.
Oh, and the frustration for the defensive guys, because it's a quick play, and you know it's going to be a bang-bang play in terms of the throw and the catch, and then he's able to absorb the contact and complete it.
Trying to pick it up on the ground with Harris, and he's able to get it to the 33. Good enough for a first down. They're able to convert with a gain of 4. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Pickett going to bootleg it. Rolling to his left. He'll get this to his tight end. That's Pat Freiermuth. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. It'll be a gain of 17 and a Pittsburgh first.
Normally you see 3 tight ends in a formation. You have to think to yourself, this has got to be a run. And I know as a safety, when I saw that, I took an extra step or 2 towards the line of scrimmage. Instead, they threw the ball, and he found one of those tight ends for a very nice pickup.
There to stop him on the defensive side, Fred Warner. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. On the move to his left. And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the head linesman. Incomplete, so the ball a little late getting there, and it's 3rd down.
It certainly didn't appear that that's where he wanted to go with the ball initially, so he tried to get something out of it by dumping it off to his running back unsuccessfully.
On 3rd down, here's Harris. Oh, he's got some breathing. Look at this, middle of the field, a breakaway. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Najee Harris, 50 yards. And the Steelers will claim the early lead as they're on the board first here tonight.
You know, as a head coach, you can't hide everything from your team. They know that people think that they're not supposed to be on the field with them. So they designed a heck of a game plan, didn't they? Nice fast start, get out after them, and maybe let everyone know that they're here to compete.
And tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Fred Warner. He's at the 50.
Get him. Get him.
He's at the 30.
Yeah.
10, 5, and he takes it all the way back. It's a pick 2, if you will, as head play back.
You better pay attention. You got a little happy, huh?
Well, not content with a first quarter lead, I guess. They're going to go onside kick.
Oh, you better pay attention.
Oh, I think they got it.
Better pay attention.
Steelers have it. Well, they just scored. They got the lead, and they decided to keep their foot on the accelerator, so to speak.
Scouting, scouting, scouting. They had to have seen something in their preparation for this game that told them in this situation, if they get the look they like, let's go ahead and go for it anyway. They like being bold.
They turn to Harris to begin the drive. And that'll hurt the average a bit, as this time they're able to get him behind the line. So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Trubisky will throw. Escaping the pressure right.
Click on, you fucking.
Taken down here. Great coverage.
Oh, why didn't you click on, buddy?
Get to him for a loss of 4, and it brings up 3rd down on the sand.
You wasn't scared, were you?
Tall task ahead of him here, needing a full 15 yards to move the chains. 3rd and long for Pickett. That's going to be caught by Pickens.
Oh, yeah.
And some space here. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. Boy, a nice play there as they wind up converting on 3rd and 15. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. To the air on 1st down with Pickett. A throw left side, caught by the tight end Freiermuth. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Another nice gain, 16 yards there, and a 1st down again.
So many times in my career, I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. But as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
And he gets it down close to the 10-yard line. 57 yards rushing for him now as he has gotten the night off to a hot start. Again, it's Harris on 2nd down. And here he'll get it down to the 7. It looks like a jumbo set with 3 tight ends here for 1st and goal. Here's Pickett. Out to his left. This will be caught at about the 5. All that for a 2-yard gain, 2nd down.
I think that should have been chalked up as a winning play for the defense, and they somehow beat it, didn't they? Right-handed quarterback flush to his left, yet he finds his tight end on the left side of the field. That's a tough throw. What a great completion.
They pitch it to Harris, and he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. Najee Harris with his 2nd touchdown in this opening quarter. And they're able to add on to their advantage. So 2 drives, 2 touchdowns here in this 1st quarter, and he's got both of them.
He's certainly setting himself up for a big game here, and I think if the play caller doesn't get in his own way, they should keep riding him the entire way of this game. Until the defense proves they can stop him, that's what I would call.
Now here's a little touch pass as they tap it quickly to their receiver. And he will get into the end zone to extend the lead by 2 more. An entertaining start to this one. More to come on EA Sports. Boswell on now to kick this one away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. They'll start out here with a jet sweep. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. Throwing here, Purdy. Back to Deebo Samuel for consecutive catches. The gut, McCaffrey. Well, they hit him in the backfield, and he will not escape. And that is not going to get it done. 4th down now after a loss of 2. So much for picking it up on the ground on 3rd down.
I'll take it at the 31. I don't mind.
Showing strong early.
I wonder how much of that was scouting. I wonder how much of that was a gut feeling like, okay, let's just go ahead and sell out here and get after them, thinking they're going to run the football and stuff them early, because they've now set the tone. They've set a precedent right here. If you're going to try and run the ball against us, it could be hard going throughout this game.
Purdy on 4th down. Trying for Ayuk, but it's intercepted. That time defensively looked like they showed quite a bit of pressure, but backed off and it proved fruitful. They get the pick.
He went through all of his rules about getting rid of the ball quickly because he read blitz. He saw all those people stacked at the line of scrimmage, and then they fooled him by dropping into coverage. Now he's ready to get rid of the ball fast, but guess what? Too many defenders out there. Exactly as you described, an interception.
Pickett to throw on first down. Steps away. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
They started this drive backed up against the wall by the turnover, but I love their fight. Planted their feet and forced the incompletion on first down.
From the 21, it's 2nd and 10. Pickett.
Fucking Bosa.
Pressure, and he'll go down. Sacked back at the 31. That is Nick Bosa from out on the edge who worked his way in for the sack.
The lessons will continue, but this rookie, he's got to learn how to read situations just a little bit better. That far behind the line, he's got to find a way to get rid of the football and not take the sack, whether it's with his legs or just throwing it away.
They'll run. Here's Harris. And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. Going for it on 4th down. Here's Pickett. Sliding. And he's
fucking Bosa.
With a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. Mike Tomlin takes a shot here, but
he would have broke them too.
And the 49ers are going to get the football back. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And we'll see if they can bounce back from that last drive, in particular, if they can bounce back at the quarterback position, Charles, after throwing their first interception of the ball game.
Yeah, some guys, you know they're going to want to try and get a big play right away and take control back. Others, they're going to look to hit a couple shorter passes, get a little momentum back that way.
But for the defense, the goal's not changing a bit. They want another pick.
You're exactly right about that. In fact, you've got to watch them a little bit because in coverage, they may cut down their gaps a little bit, maybe their splits a little bit in order to try and get to the ball even faster.
And Pittsburgh with 6 defensive backs in the game here on 3rd down. Purdy looking to throw.
Give me that.
Kittle, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Arthur Mallett.
I believe this is what you would call growing pains here, partner, because this defense obviously took
on your way out, bro, go to YouTube and smash that subscribe button. EA with DA.
Can he answer that challenge and rebound with plenty of time remaining in this game?
They show run with 3 tight ends here on first down. Pickett now on first down. Open man here is Gentry. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. It'll go as a gain of 4, and that'll make it 2nd down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective,
and Happy New Year.
Able to stop him before you get a good head of steam going.
I know you got a mic.
From the 16, Pickett. That's complete to his tight end Freiermuth. And they're going to get this down inside the 15. A run with Harris out of the shotgun. And he picks up the first as he's able to take it down to the 7-yard line. Looking to throw, Pickett. And in for the Steelers touchdown. Kenny Pickett finding Pat Freiermuth as those guys have opened up.
I don't know why, but every time I use Kenny Pickett, so well. I'm not gonna use the Bears right now because they're putting me up against halfway decent people. That dude, I just had plays. And he couldn't stop Harris. I'm gonna definitely clip that one play though.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to First Energy Stadium here in Cleveland, Ohio. Today, it's an AFC North matchup between the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Cleveland Browns. On to get us started now, the kicker, Chris Boswell. And off we go from Cleveland. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. They'll fake the handoff. Now Watson rolling to his left. Oh, he's going to air it out right away. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's second down.
My first thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Play fake, and it's Watson on the move, and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Alex Highsmith making the nice play and getting the sack.
All right, partner, I'm going to be Captain Obvious right here. Not the start you're looking for offensively, right? Incomplete pass followed by a sack.
And when he went down, it looked like that right ankle got turned, but thankfully he popped up okay, and they breathed a sigh of relief on that sideline. Flag accepted.
Here we go again with this shit.
After the delay, they're backed up even further for 3rd and long. To throw is Watson. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
That was their first third down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key third down throws.
Getting down, Kevin Stefanski going to take a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. For it. Here's Chubb. And this doesn't end well at all as they stop him far behind the line to gain. A surprising move here on the opening drive of the game. And this defense delivers a turnover on downs on the very first drive of the afternoon.
Okay.
First down carry for Harris. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down. Pickett, he'll look to throw it out to his left. This is caught. Touchdown! Kenny Pickett fighting Pat Freiermuth. And the Steelers are on the board first here this afternoon. So remember now, this was all set up by the stop defensively on 4th down. That's what got them this great field position. And then 2 plays later, they're already in the end zone.
Yeah, partner, funny how it works like that, huh? That's a momentum swing amusement park style. Your defense comes off the field, bouncing, grooving, they're fired up. And it carries over to the other side of the ball.
Looky here, a touchdown, a 2-point conversion, and now an onside kick. And the Browns are able to cover this one up. So an onside kick fail in the first quarter. Not sure I completely see the logic there.
It's not apparent, is it? You almost have to go deeper, I think, and maybe if we try and work along with them and speculate a little bit here, they must feel like they need to steal possessions in this game, and maybe they don't match up possession for possession with the opposite team. They've got to steal it and try and gain an advantage, and they tried. They just didn't get it done.
On first down, they'll run with Chubb. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 47. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. Chubb on the counter, and they'll get this just to the 47, 1-yard gain. They're backed up here, tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first. Throwing on 3rd down, Watson. Letting one fly deep for Cooper. Now a clash of bodies here, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Minka Fitzpatrick. And the Steelers are going to have it here at their own 9-yard line.
Well, I tell you, Brandon, this ball's intercepted, but it is 3rd down. So the silver lining is that since this is so far down the field and there wasn't a big run back associated with it, really this kind of works like a punt. It's not an altogether bad result.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. They got the ball now following a big play, keeping the other guys out of the end zone. Now they'll start deep in their own territory.
Oh, why was that so underthrown?
It's going to be incomplete.
That was actually throwing game 101 right there. You challenge double coverage like that, you're liable to get burned. Fortunate that was just incomplete.
And now the Browns are going to take another timeout. And that's their second charge timeout here in this first quarter.
Excuse me?
They're down to 1 remaining.
Excuse me?
Excuse me? My proper ass up. Gotcha, dude. God bless you, man. Happy New Year's.
Back to throw. Pickett eluding the pressure right. And that's off the mark. Incomplete.
Well, they approach this drive with a lot of confidence after their lap.
Bring it back. I'll take us to the kitchen.
What is it? You're quitting? Thank you. I did not want to finish this game.
As a touchdown, but incompletions on the first 2 throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on 3rd down to get their momentum going again.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. Harris running straight ahead. And he will get it down a couple yards shy of the first down marker. A nice tackle coming up from his free safety spot. Here we go. It's Pickett on 4th down.
No thought.
And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a first down.
As we both know, there was a lot that went into why they made him their first-round pick this year. And part of it was what they saw in college, his playmaking ability when things break down. As soon as he saw he wasn't getting a lane to throw,
dude, I can barely understand what you're saying. What are you saying?
1st and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out
Say it
there.
again.
A jumbo package look.
Say it again.
They hand this off to Harris.
Say it again.
5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Okay.
They stay on the ground. Again, it's Harris. And this is going to be a Steelers first down as he's got this up to the 40-yard line.
All right, well, this game's over with, bro.
It was important that they set the tone and show that they can run the football.
Yeah.
I believe that they've
It's been
done
a hell
that here
of
in
a
the first
game,
quarter.
man. GG's.
A couple of first downs have them to the 40 now on 1st and 10. Now Pickett will look to pass it. Open man, that's the tight end flyer move. And he'll be marked down right at the 20-yard line. So a big play as it gets him all the way down to the 20 now for 1st and 10. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. They'll buy some time right.
Come on, how you
Comes
got
out
that?
on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Ball comes out
Excellent
on the
defensive
hit.
effort to get to him and provide a little contact before the catch could be made cleanly.
Hey, senior. Hey, senior.
Yo, what's up, dude?
Señor. ¿Cómo estás? ¿Cómo estás, señor?
That's unfortunate.
That's my old bro.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20.
I'm not acknowledging your ignorance. That's what you
On
were
the give,
wondering.
this is Harris. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. 45 yards rushing for him now, and he's carried the ball just 5 times.
Well, if they continue to run the football this strong, right up the middle, I don't know if they can wait till halftime to make adjustments. They better find a way to get it done series to series. I don't know if they need to sub some guys out, bring in extra people, maybe change what they're doing on the defensive side of the ball. But right now, they're running the ball very well.
And he's in. Touchdown, Pittsburgh.
I don't care if you do it or not.
From a yard out. And the Steelers go coast to coast and finish the drive
What?
off with 6 points. And he was excellent on that drive. He deserved to be the
What
one
the
to get
fuck did
across
you
the
just
chalk.
say?
No, I agree with you totally. A workhorse on the drive, and how about that last decisive
Why would I
run
do
to punch
that?
it in?
Oh, they're going to run a little pop pass here. And he is not going to get in there. He stops
All right,
short of
see
the
you
goal
later.
line, and the lead is going to stay right where it is. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown.
What is wrong with you guys, man?
And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback. The Browns drive about to get started. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a first down now. And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line.
Bro.
Second down, here's Chubb again. And some room to work. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. All told, it's an even 30 and a first down.
Are you serious right now, dude? What's funny about that?
And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. Boy, that is a 7-yard loss. Second down now. Up the middle, it's Chubb. And down he goes at the 49, a 3-yard pickup.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
Third and long, it's Watson. That's into a crowd and intercepted. Levi Wallace with it. Now he's hit on the return. It's a loose football. And the Browns are going to take possession of the
I was trying to tell him to shut up. You seen that? I was telling him to shut up, look. I was telling him to shut up. Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. That's what I want you to do. At this point, that's what I want you to do. Don't look for no friendly conversation now. Shut the fuck up.
San Francisco runs it back.
Shut the fuck up.
Fumbles on the return. Atlanta gets it back, drives down, kicks the game-winning field goal.
How about that? And a crazy situation we just saw there.
People are so weird, man.
Now problems right out of the gate. We're going to get a delay.
So
they'll
weird.
go ahead and accept the penalty. The delay of game backs him up 5, 1st and 15. Now it's Watson. Being chased out left. Now Watson throws another interception. Picked up by Minka Fitzpatrick. And the Steelers are going to take
I want you to get the fuck out of my lobby. That's what I want you to do.
I'm not sure that the wheels, Charles, are coming completely off, but they're shaking a little bit. That's 3 interceptions, and now interceptions here on back-to-back drives.
And I think about what a Hall of Fame coach told me that he always told his teams, when a mistake happens, just move on to the next play. Let it go. Hard to do when you've thrown this many interceptions. That's exactly the attitude that has to be adopted.
Harris. Tony Field that time in on the
Try to
tackle.
run the clock out. Get this weirdo out of here.
2 minutes to play, first half. It's 14-0. Here's 2nd and 9. Now here's another carry for Harris.
Here, I'll do what I did the first time. Mute my mic. Sorry, chat.
The big part of a middle linebacker's job is being able to take on blocks and then go make plays. But the best ones, they have those big guys in front of them playing defensive line to hold blockers off of them and allow them to flow sideline to sideline and make the big hits.
And the line to gain here is the 37 on third down. First throw now for the backup Trubisky. Steps away. And he's got this down a yard or two shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. The decision to tuck and run gets him 3, but that's not enough. Now it's 4th.
He didn't like what he saw downfield, decided his best course of action was to take off and run. And that ended up being a gamble that did not pay off for him. Now they would have to gamble again if they want to keep this series going.
They're going for it. This is Harris. And he gets us down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. They're able to keep the drive alive, 7 yards that time, and the decision to go for it proves to be a good one. Good spot on the field to go for it, kind of no man's land as they call it, and it worked out.
Yeah, they call it no man's land because your punter is telling you it's too short. I'm just going to punt it into the end zone. Your field goal kicker might give you a little raised eyebrow, might be too far for the field goal, so it gives you a great chance to go for it. Personally, if you have those tendencies to be aggressive as a head coach, you kind of like this spot because it gives you the decision to go ahead and go for it when you want to anyway.
And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. 77 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here this first half.
Shut up, man. Get out of my lobby, dude. You're very annoying. Shut up. Shut up. Oh, my God.
All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10.
Wow. Well, I can't do anything about that, I guess.
So a little bit of a stiffer challenge
Weird
now.
ass
1st and
people, bro.
15.
Get out of my lobby, man.
And with time running down, they go down to a knee.
You're very weird, bro. Go on about your business. Happy New Year's, man. God bless you, bro. Go.
With 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter.
Go on now. Get. Go. Get the fuck out of here. Oh my God. No way.
So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. From the right hash, it's a 35-yard
Is that seriously a song?
Boswell's kick is good, and that will do it for this first half. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters
That ain't
down,
it, bro.
2
Get a
remain.
job.
We step aside. This is the NFL.
If you identify yourself as a man, you have to work. The world don't owe you shit. Go get a job and work for it. That right there is trash. It ain't it. Oh my God.
How about this line out of the locker room? An onside kick attempt. So time for the second half as the Steelers have the lead, and they will also be receiving the football here to start the third quarter.
That's not it, bro. I'm telling you. You gotta work. The world don't owe you shit. I'm telling you what you gotta do. I'm not your daddy, though, so this conversation's done. Shut up. You're looking for a friendly conversation, and I'm not gonna give you one. You're very annoying, bro.
Sometimes you just have to give credit
out
to
of
the
my lobby.
defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles.
So why you, huh?
What'd
you say?
No space to try and run. Really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
Now it's 2nd and 9.
Wow. I gotta explain myself to you, bro.
And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time and making it work.
Stupid fuck, I have an 8-year-old laying in the other room with my baby mama. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? Shut up, bro. You're very ignorant. And that music you was just playing, I could tell it was you by the voice. It is very garbage. It is trash. It's fucking garbage. And again, as you identify yourself as a man, you have to work. In this world, nothing is given to you, okay? Stop investing your time and your money in that shit, because it's trash. That trash-ass music you was just playing. That wasn't even me. It sounded just like you. Shut the fuck up. Shut up. Shut up.
On 1st and 10, it's Pickett. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
Well, sometimes the defense just beats you.
I wish you could mute people, but you just can't. Madden didn't give you the option.
Trying to throw into tight coverage, he found a way to throw it away and come back and try again the next down.
This man's music. The dude was saying, "Do it for my gang, and I won't change." What?
From Cleveland, Ohio, 2nd and 10.
No way.
This is Harris. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains.
What the fuck?
They'll run with Harris. And
loser alert.
So after the no gain on the last attempt,
I must have got him supposed to be running clock here, man.
tough sledding. They lose a yard there on 3rd.
His size, he's a tough man to bring down, but they do a nice job there stopping his progress and not allowing him to get back to the line of scrimmage. So the judge my asking why I got a gun. Tell it to I explain myself to him. I can't go out like no bitch. We get up close to 1-on-1. You don't think to see it and get a piece of front. Hey nigga, bro, he didn't get in there.
It's complete.
Some dogs and she quiet here. So I'm
And they're going to get this down to about the 17-yard line here. That's some kind of effort. When he caught it, I doubted if he could get there. Knew it was going to be close, but credit him. Really good effort.
How about the rack on that play? The run after catch. But most of the time we think of it just being an open field.
Is that a real song? What the fuck are you playing right now, man? Jeez.
So this offense able to convert on 4th, and now a fresh set of downs here. 1st and 10.
Should have known he was a little picking the ground.
Being knocked back to the 18. Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss. They'll run again with Harris. And this Browns defense coming to life. They get him behind the line for a 2nd straight play. That'll wind up as a loss on the play, so now they're staying at 3rd down and 12.
That's almost a universal sign that they're planning to run the football. Back on the defense there, they met force with force and caused a stack up behind the line of scrimmage.
Cooper book.
Oh my god, that is a real song. You were singing the lyrics to that song. You like that? God, you need to evolve. You need to manifest that too, because it sounds like you're about 24, 25.
On fourth down, Pickett. Well, number one on the list of things not to do when you're up 3 scores in the third. That right there, give the football away.
I love when you speak like that. You know how doctors talk about taking the Hippocratic oath, first do no harm. You just did the football Cratic one right there. Don't give the ball away when you have a lead that you can lock this game down with.
Following the fumble recovery, Watson dancing to his left. And this turns into disaster.
Let me out. I'm out. Ain't on and we jumping out.
Because you need a point there, at least something to build off for your next series. That was neither. Instead, it's a huge play for the now there's no doubt you can continue on.
Come on, man, let's go, dude. Down this motherfucker at the game.
Next shots, he breathe hard, he ain't getting up. He was trolling, now he in a shoulder, shoulder up. He's 5, I guess, and he is soldier, giving up. Scope space, some drink, I got my soda, fill me up. So me up, every time I bang, I smile, bang up my
Here's the free kick.
That man's looking out there checking, and I'm checking.
So they take the flag and the yardage that comes with it.
All my people love games, get that boy, boy. Still got 2 phones, that shit roll like Kevin Gates. 50 grand.
Rubber band, he made that off the plate. Ain't look like he ain't eat. Sit over top. Sit over top. Go. 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 Big girl. Wait for big girl. How about this, bro? Ain't no promises, nigga. Next one.
3 quarters have come and gone. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Yeah. Yeah.
You're a fucking loser.
Shut up.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11.
What's wrong with me? Step stopping me. I've been delicious. Ain't never need no company. And now I got a company. My money. Let's do it the street.
The offense on 3rd down. Just 1 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 10. That ball caught by the former Toledo Rocket, Deontay Johnson. And he's going to be stopped here a few yards short of the first. They made it to 33. They run for it with Harris. And he's got the first as they'll bring him down at the 28-yard line. A solid pickup of 5 and a very solid 4th down conversion. And defensively, pure frustration. The 4th down run successful.
Intuition made it this far off of quick decisions. Like, can I net it? Or do I get the blizzard?
Harris out of the shotgun. And he'll be taken down just shy of the red zone at the 21.
That's all the big guys out of here on this drive. Very fucking annoying, very ignorant.
Looking a little fatigued maybe on that side of the ball.
Partner, we've seen this before, haven't we? Because every coach we've ever talked to says body language is important. And now you're seeing guys with their hands on their hips, bent over, hands on their knees. And the offensive guys, they're just saying, let's just keep running it out. We count them now.
4 yards the pick count, first down. How about this offensive line? They're really starting to establish themselves, take over this game.
And before the series began, I know exactly what was said in the defensive huddle. Guys, we got to get no less than a 3-and-out.
Yeah.
Instead, they can't find any traction towards doing that. Right now, they're just getting muscle all over the field and getting pushed down.
So the ball down to the 16 here for first and 2.
Russ, it's another banger. Russ, another banger, bro. Yo, Nick Rufy, it's another banger.
Vision is so important for the man in the middle because his ability to look through all the clutter that's happening in front of him, diagnose a play, and then go
Man,
and finish it.
me that changed like I changed the sun. That still ain't with the game or something. Right up to side of the game.
2 minutes left to play in this football game.
And I'm strange.
Sounds like garbage.
And the scoreboard on their side, they're just looking to melt away these final couple of minutes and put this one in the left-hand column. Harris going to get it again on second down. And they measure
I'm with FNs. You text back as well. I'm my best again. I'm talking about the West End. That's when they get a skip. Another skip and a couple more skips. A banger.
now Pickett. Flush down right.
Let it to my nigga beat. This is a banger as well.
Keeps it himself for 11 and a first down.
Fuck out of my lobby, you sorry bitch. Bye-bye. You know you're gone, right?
That's
the last play right here. You get one more after this. And then you get to go on about your fucking business like you should have did 20 minutes ago. Fucking lame ass motherfucker.
This off to Harris. And the hole closes quickly here. He can finally go back to full. Line of scrimmage again, the 4-yard line. Second and goal. As they'll start the clock with 24 seconds to go in the game.
MVP. This has been a long drive. You got to figure a field goal would be a letdown. Can they convert now on 3rd and goal? On the ground, it's Harris. They'll take this one down inside the 5 to the 3. The Browns will quickly use their 3rd and final. The dog to the first. To the starters first.
Like I said, I'm gonna get rid of him on this play right now.
Ball to the end. Ball to the end.
This play right here. He's gone.
Alright, bro, I'm just playing with you, bro.
You ain't playing with me. Shut your bitch ass up.
On 4th down.
Fuck you again, bro. Face you lame ass motherfucker. But at the same time, I'm not a bad person. God bless you, bro. Happy New Year's. You lame motherfucker.
Happy New Year's, bro.
That music's trash. Get a job.
Alright, bro, my bad. I do have one. Actually, I just got off at 9 o'clock.
This heads straight to the sideline. I don't think they're going to let him get away with that. No, they won't. Here comes the flag. Well, either way, they were getting the ball back.
And it was 4th down. Don't you have to try and take a shot anyway instead of trying to ground it? That didn't work at all.
So this one in the win column for the Pittsburgh Steelers. And maybe more importantly, a victory in the division, which always helps.
And on the road. How about all of that rolled up into one? Because how
How often do you see division games get decided by this much of a margin?
Yeah, they thumped them.
Yeah, they jumped all over them. In a division game, it's usually a touchdown or less because these two teams know each other better than most teams in the league. In this case, that didn't hold up. On the road, big margin, big victory. Oh, yeah, that flight home will be good.
So that'll do it for my partner, Charles Davis, and the best darn crew in the industry. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. With that, we say so long from Cleveland.
Consistent, made up my mind that no matter what I gotta win. That's why it's always me and never them. One shot for everybody living in the moment. One shot is all you get, so you gotta own it. One shot, you only get one shot. One shot for everybody living in the moment. One shot is all you get, so you gotta own it. One shot, you only get one shot.
It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we are in the Steel City at Pittsburgh's Acrisure Stadium. Coming up, we've got a good matchup on tap between the Los Angeles Rams and the Pittsburgh Steelers. The kicker, Chris Boswell, has it ready to go, and we are underway from Pittsburgh. From the end zone, here comes Brandon Powell. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked out officially at the 21. They go play action. Mayfield. Is this intercepted? It is. It's intercepted.
Yeah, that ain't gonna work on me. Sorry, bud.
An aggressive play call to start this game. Backfired, but aggressive, no question about that.
Ready to go
for you. Calls, trying to let you know that they're going to be aggressive right out of the gate, but that one hung up just a little bit too long. He made a nice play on the ball defensively and was able to pick it off.
Now a first down carry for Harris.
I would have got Wagner.
And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down.
Let me pick on Ramsey.
Looking to throw on second down.
Let me pick on Ramsey real
deep
quick.
Left side here.
No.
And it's intercepted at the
No,
goal
Johnson.
line.
No, and I didn't get.
What
the fuck is
the Rams
that?
are going to take possession here as they've got it at their own 4-yard line. Defensively that time they were in zone coverage as a rookie QB. What lesson can you learn there?
Well, understand this. You saw zone in college, and the defensive backs reacted, but they don't react like they do on this level. So when they're in zone and they see the ball coming to them, they'll react at least a half a second faster. You've got to know where you want to go with the ball and be decisive with it. Otherwise, the end result can be something you don't like.
And he'll take this one up to about the 13. Heavy set out there on 3rd and 1. They'll try and run for this with Akers. And he will have the first down here as he's up to the 15. Well, after an interception, last thing you want to do is go 3 and out, give the ball right back. They avoided that.
Yeah, you definitely do not want to do that. I remember in college I played with a really big-time player on defense. We ended up getting an interception as we passed the offense coming out.
And that didn't even register.
You have to answer to me later. You definitely want to take care of it, pick up first downs.
And he's going to get this down inside the 40
you didn't even press
before he's finally moved out of
fucking
bounds.
computer.
So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10.
Look at that.
And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
Well, that's one way you take away a first down as a defender. Make sure you have a little bit of physical play when the ball gets to the receiver. Find a way to jostle it free. They caught him off guard, force the incompletion.
Yo, for real?
The man is sclerotic. He's got it. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially.
And that's a more than acceptable read right there because it's zone coverage, so timing is everything. This time he waits for his man to come open, puts it right on him, and they pick up a first down.
They'll run here with Akers. Well, they'll get this halfway home from the 8 to the 4 on a gain of 4.
It's largely been the air attack that's gotten them down here, but now is where you start to lean on that running game. That's a good pickup there on 1st and goal.
2nd and goal from inside the 5. To throw, Mayfield. That's caught left side. It's Higbee, the tight end. This drive started way back inside their own 5. Now they're looking for the capper. 3rd and goal. Throwing, Mayfield. And it's complete. He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. Brandon Powell from a yard out. And the Rams go nearly the length of the field and finish it off with 6 points. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. After the touchdown, it's Gay to kick this one away.
Yo, you mind muting your mic, bro? Or is that like part of your game plan?
Around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
Yeah, I would love for you to
Pittsburgh
mute
offense at the line to start their next drive.
That'd be awesome.
They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others. Where they think they have an advantage, dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
And the Rams got him. They bring him down. And a stoppage here, a timeout before this third down play takes place. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. So third down, and defensively the Rams have added 2 extra DBs. From the gun, here's Pickett. Buying time to his left. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. First and 10, here's Pickett. And now the ball's out. Fumble near midfield. And his guys are going to take over at their own 48-yard line. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. Things progressing to plan so far. Their defense has been solid, and they've got themselves a 7-0 lead after the touchdown the last time they had the ball.
And this is no time to even think about, hey, are we going to milk the clock? Hey, are we just going to do ball control? This is the NFL. 7-0 leads, they don't last very long unless you continue to push the envelope on offense.
Meanwhile, Mayfield's throw, it's complete into the hands of Higbee. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. A give, running right is Akers. Taken down at the 30. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Now Mayfield. That one complete to Skoranek. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw.
Oh!
He's got it. Touchdown, Rams.
Oh my God.
With his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Rams have taken a 2-touchdown lead now.
Because I didn't know that was that route. I didn't know that that was that play. And I wasn't right there in position to grab that.
Of a difference maker here in this first half. Clearly one of his quarterback's favorite targets in this game. And I figure he's going to draw a little more attention and coverage moving forward.
Halftime.
Extra point by Gay is up and good. And that'll make the score 14-0.
I messed up by fucking getting out of my game plan already when you fucking came into the game. Goo goo gaga. Instead of having respect to fucking muting your fucking mic. But it's alright. I expect none the less out of people these days. You should have just heard the last weirdo I dealt with.
The touchdown, here's Gay to kick it away. Here's Sims now from his end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And job one here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. Hippocratic oath. First, do no harm. And right now, they're harming themselves on offense.
I like that. No one is mistaking me for a doctor, though. But thank you, Dr. Davis. And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3. The Rams go nickel here defensively on third. Off play action. Pickett. And the Rams got him. They bring him down. Leonard Floyd, the old Georgia Bulldog, fighting his way into the backfield. These sacks now, they're starting to pile up, Charles. And that front seven defensively, they've had their way with this offensive line.
And I think at this stage, we have to start thinking about different play calls. We've got to start helping this quarterback out because the entire game he's been under siege. I don't care what the down and distance. They've got to get the ball out of his hands a lot quicker.
Now the Steelers use the second of their 3 timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside. They are going for it. Here's Pickett. That'll be caught at Steven Sims. 2 minutes to play, first half. It's 14-0. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Pickett back to throw. And that went a little too high as it's knocked away and incomplete.
I believe I'm following their logic. Take the big shot downfield, loosen things up. You're hoping to get some points on the board before the half. Maybe now you come back and throw some underneath stuff in order to make sure you get a completion.
2nd and 10. It's Pickett again. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
Well, this defense is going to have to finish the job. There's still a second half that they have to play. But so far, an absolute total effort. They've disrupted the passing game, stressed the pocket for the quarterback. They forced him into errant throws. Everything they're doing has been executed well.
Now play number 7 of the drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 10. Pickett will look to throw it here. Now that'll be tipped and intercepted. Picked up by the linebacker.
Fuck off, man.
And the Rams are going to take possession of the football.
When a team's turned it over 3 times in the first half, we just look at the offense and say, guys, what are you doing? But instead, we really should be looking at the defense. They've created the takeaways. 2 interceptions, 1 caused fumble. They've played awfully well swarming to the ball here in the first half.
Following the interception, Mayfield.
Like, how is that? Like,
Akers complete. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20.
By the time that ball was up in the air, it's like it's floated and then.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the
safety
alleys have been
line back there,
open
out of
for
sight.
them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
Mind you, that was man coverage.
Mayfield on 1st down. They'll set up the screen here to Akers. And he's going to have a gain of 11 to the 11 before he's brought down. 1st and 10. Mayfield now. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. They'll get 4 there out of the screen, and it's 2nd down.
Yeah, I hear you.
gun. Mayfield. That's complete right around the 8. 2 yards on the pickup there. And it brings up 3rd and 5 now. Final play of the half. Mayfield. And this one right back into the hands of Jefferson. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. The Steelers going to get the football first here, trailing on the scoreboard as we are back underway on EA Sports. This taken in at the goal line. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. By no means certainly are they out of this contest. 2-score game start of the 3rd quarter, but you feel like if they don't get points and then they give up points, then it can become a slippery slope. This feels like an important possession. Yeah, and that slope becomes even more slick if you come away empty-handed on this drive, because then you give them a chance to extend their lead. You need some kind of points here, even if it's just a field goal. It's what I call one of those calming drives, try and slow things down a little bit. That was well defended, and while it was a completion, it resulted in a loss of yardage. It's really, really hard for a running back to think to himself, I probably should have just dropped it and saved the yardage. It goes against the entire training that he's had his whole career. They pitch it to Harris. And he's out of bounds, able to take this one up to the 35. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. To the air on 1st down with Pickett. He's going to float this one deep right side.
Like, you don't even try to fucking catch the ball,
man. In this game. Troy Hill picks it, and the Rams are going to take over at their own 41.
Aw, don't quit.
Yeah, no, I'm not quitting. Come on.
How about this? We run it back, I'll be the Broncos.
Let's go.
Alright, you don't have to do it. I don't really know how.
Resume. Let's go.
That has to be a little bit discouraging because after all their halftime talk, adjustments, and points of emphasis, their first drive ends with an interception. Absolutely aggravating if you're a head coach because you spent all that time, gone through every situation possible, and it still ends in a turnover.
And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. T.J. Watt in on the tackle.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, it's the 3rd quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Mayfield.
No way, man. Like, it's now making no sense to me why I'm not getting that pick.
This has certainly been a physical game so far. Limited scoring opportunities for both sides. And there's another chance that goes unfulfilled.
Play clock all the way to 0. Didn't get the snap off. 5-yard penalty.
And you see the head coach writing that note on his play sheet right now. He's going to be addressing that with his staff. A sense of urgency, get to the line of scrimmage, snap the ball.
Now the terrible towels in full force now as the Steelers get set to defend this 3rd and long. Forced out to his left. Throwing left side here, and it's complete. And to the 46 he goes and no further, so he is well short of the 1st down marker.
That's certainly playing down in distance very well by the defense, isn't it? Take whatever you want underneath, by all means.
4th down, Mayfield. He'll find a man over the middle, Tutu Atwell. And unable to break away. They stop him a few yards shy. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Steelers, they're going to take over an excellent field position. On the give, this is Harris. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. Here's another carry for Harris. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Flush to his right. That's caught by the 6'8" tight end, Zach Gentry. And he will have a Steelers first down as they're able to convert, albeit not by much, on 3rd and a yard. They run with Harris. Oh, nice move. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. 56 yards on the ground for him now on 9 carries. Nothing in that first half, nothing on the last drive, but they're moving now with a 1st and 10. Pickett sets up play action. He's got a man. It's his fullback. And the Steelers are looking at 1st and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line. They'll try and run with Harris. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. Najee Harris taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Steelers are able to cut into this deficit here in the final minute of the 3rd. Tomlin says, let's go ahead and go for 2. They're going to run it with Harris. And he got it on the touchdown run, but he won't get in here. He'll be stopped short, and they'll come up empty on the try for 2. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. Powell now to take it out of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. Well, they've got the lead here getting late into the 3rd quarter. And the passing game for them, it's been terrific. We've seen that, but the rushing game almost non-existent. And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked up by Minka Fitzpatrick. And he brings this one back. It's a pick 6 for a Steeler touchdown. Well, Charles, you can just see the frustration on the sideline. Safe to say that's not how they expected this series to go. The ball only went one way, and it was backward into their own end zone, courtesy of the pick 6.
And, Brandon, how often do we hear offenses tell us before a game they want to end every series with a kick, right? A punt, a PAT, or a field goal. In case of a defense, they want it in with a punt or a takeaway. And we saw the takeaway right there, and it turned out to be a takeaway that turned into 6 points.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. Powell now to take it out of the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And not the first time that they're coming back out off of a turnover, but the last one really hurt, Charles, with that pick 6.
And it feels like the whole team's infected right now, doesn't it? It's not just been one person. It's kind of been a group effort where the mistakes have happened.
And Mayfield again with the interception, his 3rd. Picked up by Minka Fitzpatrick. And he's got room. Not the best of plays there as a quarterback. You're right-handed, rolling left, trying to throw it that far downfield.
I remember a coach of mine saying, son, that's the equivalent of trying to get the car keys out of your pocket with your opposite hand while you're trying to run. You just can't do it.
Harris. He'll get this down to the 21, just on the edge of the red zone. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down. as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Again, it's Harris on second down. And they're knocking on the door now as a good run there. Going to take this to about the 10-yard line.
They run again with Harris. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. And that one was relatively easy to see. I noticed that from up here.
Yeah, it doesn't take a whole lot, does it? Sometimes you get multiples. What I always love on these offsides is when each side points at the other. Hey, you did it. No, you did it. They deciphered that one correctly.
And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. They'll run with Harris. And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers.
Najee Harris,
His second touchdown of the night.
and the Steelers have broken this deadlock and have taken the lead here in the 4th.
He had the option to hand that football off. I think it's safe to say that he made the right decision. That was a heck of a run.
It certainly was, and when you mentioned the option, most people think the quarterback's not going to keep the ball. You know, in the NFL, that's usually not the recipe for being around too long. So when you do keep it, it often surprises the heck out of a defense.
And they got it. They recovered it. But hang on now, though. There's a penalty flag down.
Yeah, you got to wait until that ball goes 10 yards. They did not. They hit it before, and that draws the flag every time.
And there's no doubt in my mind that converting an onside kick has never been tougher in the NFL with the new rules. So trying to get it to 10 yards, timing up perfectly, that's tough enough to begin with. But when you go ahead and grab it before it goes, you've got no shot then.
The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
Happy New Year's, bro.
2nd and 8 coming up.
Here's Mayfield.
Going crazy outside right now.
And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. The safety, Terrell Edmonds, picks it.
And the Steelers are going to take possession of the football.
Boy, what a turnaround. They exited the lockers with a nice lead, and now all of this. What's happened?
So when you start to write your novel, you'll start out with, it was a tale of 2 halves, won't you?
Hey, but I'm a bad writer.
I don't know exactly what happened because sometimes teams can go in with a lead and get too comfortable, too relaxed, and a couple of things go wrong, and it's hard to get back that good feeling.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. They stay on the ground. Again, it's Harris. Down he goes at the 23.
After I beat you, I'll be 11-1
The
tonight.
offense on 3rd down tonight, they've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This is 3rd and 4. Trying to pick it up on the ground with Harris. And I don't think he got there, no. He's short by maybe a foot, maybe. Call it 4th and inches. They're going for it. This is Harris. And he'll have the first down, getting this one to the 14-yard line. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. A give to Harris. And he goes backwards here, losing yardage back to the 16. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
I think as a running back in this spot, you have to understand there's not going to be a whole lot of room to run. And in this case, ball protection takes precedent over trying to make something happen.
2nd and 12, and you'd have to assume another all-out effort to stop the run is coming.
Off the play fake, here's Pickett.
Rolling to his left. And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the head linesman. Incomplete, so the ball a little late getting there, and it's 3rd down. This is a big third down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here. This is Harris. And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown.
GG's, bro. Go to YouTube and subscribe. EA with DA.
Opened up a 2-touchdown lead here in this fourth quarter. Here come the Steelers now again to go for the 2-point try. Pickett will try to throw for this. And he is into the end zone for 2 more as the lead moves up to 16. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. Powell now to take it out of the end zone. And this return will net positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line.
Yeah, no.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. Now, they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, you had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it. It's Devin Bush, the linebacker, who picks it. And the Steelers are going to take possession of the football. Well, there's 2 sides to this coin. I mean, on one side, 5 interceptions now thrown for him. That's tough, but
Nothing
man, this
bro.
defense...
GG's. Holy shit.
What I never do. How you supposed to walk with me? I'm 80 steps ahead of you. My mind is on Socrates, all my bars on Rubik's Cube. Every time I do it, I just have to do it beautiful. I can't let this moment pass. Yeah, I know my time is now. Know my mama proud of me, and my grandma smiling down. Every time I turn it up, whole crowd be wilding out. Matter of fact, let me see your hands. Look, I saw my shot and I took it. I couldn't do it different. Couldn't afford to stop and go. I had to stay consistent. Made up my mind that no matter what, I gotta win. That's why it's always me and never them. One shot for everybody living in the moment. One shot is all you get, so you gotta own it. One shot. You only get one shot. One shot for everybody living in the moment. One shot. One shot, who me? Take that, ooh-wee. One shot, movie. That's all you need. One shot for everybody living in the moment. One shot is all you get, so you gotta own it. One shot. You only get one shot. One shot for everybody living in the moment. One shot is all you get, so you gotta own it. One shot. You only get one shot.
It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we are in the Steel City at Pittsburgh's Acrisure Stadium. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap here between the San Francisco 49ers and the Pittsburgh Steelers. Two teams that have combined to win 11 Super Bowl titles. The Steelers and the Niners are underway. Pulls it in at the 13. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. And right away, he lost the football. Points 1, 2, and 3 in their defensive game plan was to get to the quarterback and knock the ball free. They did it there. Luckily, offense hangs on to it.
Yeah, that's got to serve as a wake-up call, though, because they can't afford to let the ball go over to the defense and miss opportunities. And I'm not saying it happened here, but you know what a good rule of thumb is when a play like that occurs? You know who usually recovers it? The guy who missed his block and let his quarterback get hit.
So the penalty yards marched off on the face mask. Here's 1st and 10. This is Harris. And he'll power his way forward for about 4 yards there on the first down carry. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. They'll run again with Harris. Give him 4 on the carry, and it'll make this a 3rd and about 2.
When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I'd like to keep carrying it, thank you.
Third and 2. Now Trubisky on the move to his left. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down. Now they'll throw it with Trubisky. They'll roll him out right. It's brought in by Harris. And he's going to be marked down just outside the 10. And they're getting him involved early.
You feel like they saw something on tape, or they just have a sense with him because he's had a good week of practice or something in that area that they want him involved. Just as you said, they want him to touch it either in the running game or the passing game, but they must like the matchups they're getting.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Pickett. And I think the ball's out, and this is going to kick out of bounds. Boy, a fortunate bounce or 2 there. They'll keep possession back inside the 10-yard line. Thankfully for the offense, a fortuitous bounce there on the fumble goes out of bounds because they're down here in the red zone. You don't want to lose one there.
You don't want to lose one, and the best part, because it went out of bounds, they retain possession, still have an opportunity to put points on the board.
On 3rd down, here's Harris. And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. 1st and goal at the 1. They'll try to run with Harris. And he's in. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Najee Harris taking it in from a yard out. And the Steelers put the night's first points on the board as they take the early lead. So a good job there, Charles, taking advantage of the short field, and they score first, punching it in on the short touchdown run.
I love the theme there, right? They didn't have to do anything big on that drive. Took advantage of where they were on the field, took it downfield, put the ball in the end zone. The only thing big on that drive is 6 on the scoreboard.
And he is not going to make it. They stop him up short, and this will remain a 6-0 ball game.
Happy New Year's, everyone.
So they went for 2 and failed. They didn't use him on the PAT, but now he boots this one away with a 6-0 lead. This fielded right at the goal line. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Play action. Now Purdy. He'll get this complete to Charlie Werner. And he goes out right around.
Super proud of her. She's not even shaking.
Huh?
The 39. And they'll employ the jumbo set now on 2nd and 1. First carry for Christian McCaffrey. 2 yards on the pickup, and that's all they needed to move the sticks.
I know what you're thinking out there. I know a lot of you are thinking, take a shot downfield. It's a great spot for it. I'd say maybe later in the game, definitely in the second half. But right now, I think they were just trying to get some momentum built. Get a first down, pick it up, and keep moving.
Lance now on 1st down. Got a man right side. It's McCaffrey. And he'll be brought down on the other other side of midfield at the 43. Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 43. Now the Steelers put a stop to the action with a timeout defensively. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Ready, yellow, 43.
On 1st down, this is McCaffrey. And he'll be brought down at about the 42. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. On play action, Lance out to his left. And the grab by Croft. 6-0 our score after 1.
She probably don't know what the fuck's going on. Oh, she is not gonna come. She's somewhere hiding.
McCaffrey running up the middle. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards. Back to the 33. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
That's a really alert defense there because they saw the heavy look come in from the offense. Countered it with extra linebackers who brought a little bit of speed and heft and able to really make a big-time play for their defense.
Looking sideline, incomplete. Charlie Werner, the tight end,
especially 5 minutes ago.
And it's 3rd down. Not sure what happened out there, but it looked like the timing was a little off on that throw.
Well, you know I'm a defender, so what am I going to say?
Great defense.
Darn right. They did something to disrupt that timing.
And he will be very close to a 1st down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down. And they'll go for it. Lance. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Niners go for it, but it doesn't work out. And this Steeler defense able to come up with a stop. They'll start on the ground with Harris. And he'll power ahead, but only for about 3 yards. 2nd down coming up.
Well, from an offensive perspective, that was a tough run because he only picked up 3 yards. Well, let's flip it over to the defensive side. They now have the advantage. 3 3-yard gains. That means they're punting the ball likely on 4th down. That's what you're looking for when you're playing defense.
And not a whole lot there. Maybe a yard to the 27. Pickett, he'll look to throw it. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
Partner, we've got ourselves a ball game, and those guys on defense, they came to play. Slipped up on their first series, but they're definitely settling in now and letting it be known that points won't come so easy again.
It's like, all right, here we go again. Like, you know what I'm saying? She's like, what the fuck is happening?
They run for it with Harris, and he's able to get it to the 33. Good enough for a 1st down. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down.
No, hell no.
On 1st and 10, it's Pickett. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
Different pass rushes are designed for different things. Sometimes you want to keep the quarterback in the pocket. Sometimes you want him to flush. I don't know exactly how this one was designed, but they made sure they moved him to his right. He got out of the pocket. Unfortunately for him, he was hit as he tried to throw the ball, and that resulted in an incompletion.
Pickett going to keep it again. 4 yards there on the keeper, but still going to bring up a 3rd down. Here's Pickett.
No way, and you didn't even do anything.
Picked off by Fred Warner, and the 49ers are going to take possession of the football. They brought the house that time on the young rookie, maybe a little rattled through the pick.
And you have to be prepared for a lot of pressure as a rookie quarterback because most defensive coordinators are going to test you that way. So when you see that, the ball's got to get out of your hands quickly, and that means your receivers have to understand they have to break off their routes quickly as well.
No gain on the play there, 2nd down. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. 2nd and 10. And Lance now to throw. Oh, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Cameron Sutton. And the Steelers are going to take over at their own 30-yard line. So consecutive interceptions here early on in this one, and maybe setting the tone, Charles, for a game where the defense really takes center stage.
And don't you think that both offenses are really catching a bit from their coaching staff about avoiding these turnovers that we've seen early? I think both teams are trying to find an advantage. We know that. Can one of them break away and take control of this game?
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive.
Yo, what up?
A handoff to Harris to begin the drive. And they'll get it up just short of 45 at the 44.
So that means I suck?
Pickett to throw on 1st down.
I knew you were going to miss that. That's why I read that.
Shy of the 30. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets them a 1st down.
They asked him to take charge and get them to a spot where they can at least attempt to kick before
I tell you what, after I'm done whooping your ass, bro, go to YouTube and smash that subscribe button, bro. EA with DA.
Using his legs. That's coming through with a play they needed in a big spot.
EA with DA.
Open man, that's the tight end fire move. And they'll work this down inside the 30. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. Throwing again on 2nd down. Looking for Johnson, and it's intercepted. And nothing but green grass here, middle of the field. And into the end zone, a pick 6 for the 49er D as they score the touchdown.
Wow.
Robbie Gould on for the extra point.
All right, come on.
And it's no good. He missed it. And the game remains tied. Oh, boy.
Appreciate that, big dog.
So back even at 6 apiece as the kick's away. Fields it right around the goal line. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And they've got just under 50 seconds, so time enough to try to work their way downfield if they so choose. And give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6. Looking to throw, Pickett. Escaping the pressure right. Toward the right sideline, but it's incomplete.
Textbook coverage right there. Played the ball, never lost sight of where it was headed, and stayed in perfect position to make a play on it. Able to keep the receiver and the quarterback in his sight lines.
I haven't said anything recently.
So after the 2nd down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. Now Pickett. He finds his man Johnson. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. The Steelers signal for the 2nd of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. Pickett now on 1st down.
I knew you would do that.
Yeah, he will go out right near the 35-yard line. Able to make something out of nothing there. 17 yards and a 1st down.
Evident there that he learned his lesson from the last drive. No way he was going to force a throw that time. When nothing broke open, kept it, and ended up running for a 1st down himself.
And he is out of bounds inside the 30. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And that's going to bring up 2nd down. And that extra yardage makes this upcoming field goal attempt much more manageable.
Agreed, because when you talk to defensive coordinators, they always tell us the 35-yard line on our side of the field, that's the line we guard the most aggressively, because once they get there, they believe they're in field goal range.
So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number one. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. Throwing on first down is Lance. And that's incomplete.
Certainly appeared to take away his first read, and by the time he tried to look elsewhere and find an open target, the coverage was too good. That one falls incomplete.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Throwing now is Lance. They'll set up the screen to McCaffrey. And they're going to work this down to about the 32-yard line. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Lance going to throw. Steps away to his left. That ball caught. Brandon Ayuk. Touchdown 49ers.
Took you long
Brandon
enough.
Ayuk, 32 yards. And the
It took you
49ers
fucking long
have
enough,
taken
bro.
the lead here in this third quarter. So a very strong first drive in this second half, Charles, as they've turned that halftime deficit
live
into
right
a
now.
third quarter lead.
And they were pretty
It's live right now.
there, weren't they? Measured in their approach.
Bro.
Boy, they executed off.
Should have been a pick.
Moving the ball down the field.
And he'll get into the end zone to make it a 5-point game. After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. From just inside the 20, a short kick. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape up past the 30. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next
trying
drive.
to watch my plays.
They'll start the drive with Harris. To about
Nah,
the
it's
35,
EA with
second down.
DA.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole.
DA.
Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
Yeah.
Harris going to get it again on second down. And this defense not giving him anything there. Maybe a yard up to the 36. They'll keep it on the ground. Harris again.
Come on, bro.
And this will not be enough.
Fuck up
On
on my
3rd and
way.
5, he only gets 3.
Another down on the scoreboard, but the urge to go for it
DA.
is almost irresistible here on 4th and short. Yeah, I know they're on their own side of the
I
field.
was going to say.
Normally I would say punt the ball away, but I'm feeling it. I say go for it.
D, man. D, like dog.
Here we go on 4th down. And good running there as he'll take this all the way up to midfield. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. Harris running straight ahead. 69 yards rushing for him now in the ball game. The last run got 6. Now 2nd and 4. Now Pickett will look to pass it. Now he's stripped. He lost the football. And this is going to get out of bounds. So they'll gain a bit of yardage on the play, actually, and they'll hold on to the football as well. Well, obviously, you never want to fumble, but if you do, good to be towards the sideline and saves the possession.
Saves the embarrassment, saves it going down on the play sheet as a turnover.
EA, like EA Sports,
defense, even if they don't
recover. EA
you give up the football,
with
you gave up the football.
DA.
Agree to disagree, I guess.
Can you tell what I played?
Yeah, you played defense. Yeah. I'll let you go.
I took a shot.
They have the first down with that gain of 4 yards. Well, they gave themselves options there on the third down play, and were able to convert on that RPO.
Shows a lot of trust with the guy taking the snap, doesn't it? Because you're counting on him to make the right reads and give the ball where it's supposed to go. And he did on that play.
Well, you hate that defensively. They had him pretty well corralled, but the face mask, that obviously changes things.
Yeah, it's a bit frustrating because you feel like you did everything right. You had him stop, but the hand gets up just a little too high, and the natural inclination is to hold on, and that's going to get called every time.
On the give, this is Harris. Charvarius Ward there to make the stop. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Now Trubisky to throw. Sliding out of the pocket. Finds Pickens out right. And he's going to be brought down at about the 16. Throwing on 3rd down. Here's Pickett. Quick hitter here. It's complete. And the Steelers are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Now a 1st down carry for Harris. And he goes backwards on this one. Losing yardage to the 7. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. They'll try again here from the 7 on 2nd and goal.
I'll even show you too, all right?
They run again with Harris. The 2nd down play, not much better than the first. Just a gain of 1 there. For the lead, here's 3rd and goal. They hand this off to Harris, and he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. They'll try and run with Harris. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. Najee Harris with his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Steelers answer back with a touchdown of their own to take a 4th quarter lead. They'll try and throw for it. And he's got it. So the 2-point conversion is good, and they add on to their 4th quarter lead. And boy, figure this one out. Leading here in the 4th, and now they're going to try an onside kick. And the 49er hands team does its job. On 1st down, Lance being chased out left. Oh, he'll take a shot from McCaffrey downfield. Tried to drop it in there, but it's intercepted. Picked up by DeMonte
GG's, man, on your way out.
The
Smash that
Steelers are going to take possession here at their own 6-yard line. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. Their lead back down to 1 score after the touchdown a moment ago. 1st down's a must on this drive as they start out here 1st and 10. The opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Pickett now from near his own goal line. Steps away. Open man here is Gentry. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down. Here we go, 3rd and 1. Gut check time on both sides. Trying to pick it up on the ground with Harris. And he's going to have the 1st down as he's marked down just shy of the 20. Give him the 3rd down conversion, 5 yards on the play.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with. And throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a 1st down, he's the guy they've turned to. And it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.
Second down, again they defer to Snell. And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28.
And this is an absolutely big third down that's been set up here, partner, and there's no other way to put it. The defense has to get a stop here if they have any hopes of winning this game.
Has to. You said big third down. I'd put the word big in capital letters here. 3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the fourth. So the Steelers with the football as we get you reset. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. They stay on the ground. Again, it's Harris. And he'll power his way forward for about 4 yards there on the first down carry. If nothing else, they've already taken a couple minutes off the clock here already as they come up 2nd down. Here's Harris. And some room to maneuver. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. On the ground, it's Harris. And for one of the first times all night, he is going to go nowhere as they bury him behind the line. Now it looks like he'll throw here. He'll buy some time right. And he whips that one incomplete there.
I know he was trying to get the completion downfield, but the way this game has gone, with a few of the runs he's made along the way, he should have kept the ball and taken it with his feet downfield. That's the big play that shreds the defense. Instead, he thought to himself, I'm a quarterback. I've got to throw it. He bailed out the defense with that incompletion.
Pickett back to throw. High throw, but the catch is made. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers 30. Now San Francisco going to call their second timeout as the clock will stop with 45 seconds left to go in the game. Oh, no, he lost the football. And now this is scooped up by the 49ers. And they will take over possession of the football at their 42-yard line.
I know when you're looking at the scoreboard clock, we're getting near the end of this game. But they were in what was really called 4-minute offense. And that's practice, meaning taking care of the football, taking time off the clock, not giving them a chance to come back. But bottom line is, what did I say at the beginning? Taking care of the football. That didn't happen.
Didn't do it. A costly turnover. Ball on the 42 as they come up 2nd and 10. Here's Lance. Gets this to his running back. It's Christian McCaffrey. Yeah, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Now Lance. Another grab here for the dynamic Christian McCaffrey. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. The end result, 21 yards.
Well, they've certainly had their share of trouble. Play is almost right here. They set up the screen, let him work out in space on the perimeter, and he turns it into a big pickup.
Rolling to his left. And this is caught. Touchdown.
You're watching my shit,
and they've taken the lead here in the final minute.
What
an outstanding drive right there to take the lead. And also, Charles, didn't leave their opposition with a whole lot of time on the clock.
Yeah, I like the way that you're viewing this because they did a tremendous job to put themselves in a position to win, but they can't celebrate just yet. They've got to clamp down on any big plays and force them to use up those timeouts without making any headway.
Taken at the 15, a short kick. And he nearly broke that for more, but as it is, still a good return. They'll start the drive right around the 37. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. Charles, you got to think the #1 goal here is ball security. Remember, last drive they coughed it up, then they allowed the touchdown, and now they're trailing on the scoreboard.
Boy, the way you described it makes me think that that one actually hurt them 3 times. The fumble cost them potential points. Then they watched their opponent get a touchdown off of the fumble. And third, they lost the lead as a result. Really tough sequence right there. I don't think coaches have to remind them to hold on to the football. They've just got to find a way to get it done.
A 1-yard gain there following the 3-yard pickup on first down.
I thought that wasn't a bad
This
time to call the screen.
really watching my shit. You fucking bum.
Had to figure they were expecting a pass downfield.
You're on the phone. Shut the fuck up. Shut up, you lame motherfucker. You lame motherfucker.
On third down, here's Harris. And the play goes nowhere, losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. So they'll quickly now signal for the timeout. And it's definitely not looking good, but at least they'll have one final play to hope for that miracle and get them in the end zone. One final shot for Pickett. Dancing to his left. He's going to let it fly. And a huge mistake late. It's intercepted. Picked by Tarvarius Moore. And the Niners are going to hang on the final play. They get the turnover to seal this football game.
I know you was watching my shit.
What a finish in this one, Charles. You know, this group, they come in, they have to fight a hostile atmosphere every snap. They get the late score, they get the victory, and that flight home, it's going to be a little sweeter after this one.
And Brandon, just like you, I was fired up for that last sequence. How about that? Wouldn't you have loved to have been in the huddle when they were mounting that game-winning drive? Big-time moment. No one shied away from it. They tuned out the crowd, kept their heads, and executed the way they needed to earn that win.
So that'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. With that, we say good night from Pittsburgh.
I shouldn't have told him that. Still watching, huh? Bum. Watch. Let's look at his record. A losing record, as I expected. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11.
Saw my shot and I took it. I couldn't do it different. Couldn't afford to stop and go. I had to stay consistent. Made up my mind that no matter what I gotta
11 and 2 since I started.
I am not moving in silence. If it ain't moving, we making movies.
Oh, play one game exhausted. See if I can get a good draft.
With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
The ball on the tee, we're set for football. And this one is underway here on EA Sports. Take it in at the 3. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Lynch. And not much doing. He'll get this only up to about the 36. On 2nd and 9. Tua, going for Jefferson downfield. A 50-50 ball here, and it's intercepted. Tre'Davious White with a pick. And the Dolphins are going to take over once again with a football at their own 20-yard line. So after the INT, it's Rodgers. And he's going to be stopped up right at the line of scrimmage. So he's stopped for no gain. And it'll be 2nd down.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. First down carry here for Johnson. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Here's Rodgers. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Well, he certainly didn't like what he saw all from the coverage on his primary reads, and he didn't even have any luck trying to get back to his safety valve. Give defense a credit. Coverage was in lockdown mode everywhere.
Got a man. It's Judy complete. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Jerry Judy, 58 yards. And the Dolphins take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown. Rodgers will throw for it. And this is going to be intercepted. Brian Dawkins, the safety, with a pick. The kicking team out for Miami as they will send this one away. This one fielded at the 5. Oh, a good return up past the 30. Past midfield. And now off to the races down the right side. And he will score. Touchdown, Bears. I know a lot of special teams coaches, they just want to keep it away from him because that's what he can do.
And others have egos that their players can't keep up with. And they say, challenge him, kick it to him. The way he runs as fast as he is, I wouldn't challenge him at all. I'd do everything possible to keep it away.
He is just a blur when he gets a full head of steam, and he got a full head of steam there. And with the play clock winding down, we're going to get a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Two-point conversion attempt forthcoming. The two are going to try and throw for it. It's complete. And he is into the end zone to give him a 2-point lead. He hits That's the big target for the two-point try. Defenses hate those guys, especially around the goal line.
It's hard to decide who you're going to put on him. Are you going to put a smaller corner on him? Are you going to put a safety who doesn't have maybe the same coverage skills? How about a linebacker? He may have the size, but he's not used to really covering in space. That's why the tight end gives you such a great advantage when you're throwing the football.
From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. The Dolphins at the line, ready for their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
From the 24, they'll go again on 2nd and 10. They'll give up the middle to Johnson. And he'll fight forward to about the 27-yard line. Throwing is Rodgers on 3rd down. He'll get this one complete. That's A.J. Brown. And he is going to have the Dolphins first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. From the gun, a run for Johnson. And he's got it across midfield and into Bear territory. A good run, got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3. Shotgun now for Rodgers. Buying time to his left. And he'll just get rid of it. So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. Rodgers now to throw. Eluding the pressure right. That's complete to Calvin Johnson. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Bears 39. Here's the first carry of the game for Cam Akers. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. Throwing on 2nd down. Rodgers. Completing it to the right side. Johnson. And he'll be taken down here just shy of the 30. 8-6 the score after 1. And they're going to be knocked away and incomplete.
Receiver coaches preach to their guys all the time. Separation, that's what's going to make the play successful. That time there was very little, and I think they were actually fortunate that it was only knocked away and not intercepted.
They'll go for it. It's Rodgers. Forced out to his left. And it's going to be batted down. It will go the other way with the football. The Dolphins can't convert on 4th down. And the Bears will get the football back. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. As the offense comes out here, Charles, maybe perhaps a bit more of a focus on the run game for this drive after tossing an interception on the previous one?
I think that's a good way to look at it and a good way to think about it, but maybe they get to it in a little bit different way because after you throw an interception, you want to make sure you keep your quarterback's confidence high. So maybe give him a couple easy throws that he can complete and then get to the running game and try and get things settled down.
Yeah, and still in the first half here, a long way to go. Now an option play on 2nd down. And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. Chalk that up as a 4-yard loss. And now it's 3rd down. But sometimes that option can get bogged down before the gears really even get into motion. And I think that's what we saw there.
And I think what he saw defensive end right in his face because he looked up and he was right there. Didn't even have a chance to get going. Sometimes the game is pretty simple. Put a few extra defensive backs on the field, give them nowhere to throw the football, force the incompletion, and get off the field on third down.
So offense moving a little too slow there, could not get set, and they get the penalty. They're going for it. Here's Tua with it. He's gotten it, and he lost the football.
No way.
And the offense will recover, but it won't make much difference here. This will still be a turnover on downs. A surprising move to go for it, predictably, at least somewhat predictably. It doesn't pay off, and the Dolphins get the football in great field position.
Now a quick throw into the hands of Jefferson.
Wow.
Touchdown, Dolphins. Justin Jefferson, 28 yards. And the Dolphins are once again back in front.
Mike McDaniel, no hesitation on his end. He's telling his offense to go for two.
They'll look to throw. Now look out, Rodgers lost the football.
It's funny to me because we actually keep the football in the booth with us during games. And I notice you cradling the football. You got it tucked pretty tight with the points of pressure here. And that didn't occur on that play, did it?
No, you saying I wouldn't have fumbled if I was down there?
You would not have fumbled. You got that thing locked in tight.
I also have really large biceps.
Well, not one you see often there as he fails to keep it between the sidelines, and that is a penalty every time, and going to give this offense better field position.
And it's every kickoff guy's nightmare, isn't it? Because you don't see yourself doing this, and most of the time you don't. It's absolutely a mishit, and now your team pays the price. Bad field position for your defense.
I don't think anyone in the building fooled right there, as that one is going to blow up in their faces. Now on 2nd and 16. Tua. James has got it. Complete. And the Dolphins beef up the secondary here as they look to stop him on 3rd down. From the gun, it's Tua. Got a man open. It's Darren Waller. And he will have the Bears first down. They needed 3. He doubled that. He got 6. Tua now on 1st down. 1:54 left on the clock here in quarter number 2. 2nd down and 3. And now Waller going to have a chance to run this. And that one opened up for him well as he'll take this down to the 26-yard line. On 1st down, Tagovailoa steps away to his left. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, 1st down.
Partner, the good ones have a clock running in their head, okay? Because it says something like this. I've got this many seconds to find a target. After that, I have to tuck it and try and get some yardage on this 1st down snap. He doesn't just get some yards, though. He gets a big gain, and he'll come right back with another 1st and 10.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Everybody was up there ready at the line of scrimmage, CD, but no snap, and the delay of game ensued.
Yeah, and I'm sure their head coach is asking the exact same thing. What's going on out there? Almost like they thought they had more time than actually was on the clock.
Now they need 15 yards on this series after the delay of game. 1st and 15. Here's Tua.
The quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete. That's a really nice job there by the coverage, understanding that they're in a high-stakes situation. If he doesn't make a play on that ball, there's an excellent chance it ends up either as a touchdown or as a nice gain downfield.
Now a throw here going to be taken in by the tight end Njoku. And he'll be marked down right at the 15-yard line.
That was an okay hook up there with his tight end, but unfortunately, they didn't get the kind of yards they had hoped for. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
Ninth play of the drive coming up, and certainly not an easy one on 3rd and long. Here's Tagovailoa to throw. Throw over the middle, going to be caught here by Pitts. And they'll rally and stop him short of the 1st down at about the 6. Tagovailoa going for it on 4th down. And it's caught. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown. Edgerrin James, as the first half is winding down, and the Bears have taken the lead here in the final stages of this 1st half. Throwing now is Tagovailoa. And it's incomplete, but a flag is down here, so hang on. Let's see what we've got.
Yeah, he hadn't gotten far enough away from the pocket to throw that football away, and that draws the flag. Yeah, the old tackle box, right? Get outside of each tackle, and then you can go ahead and throw it away, and you're in good shape. But if you're back there in the pocket, you got to make sure of what you're doing. So not much time to speak of remaining in this 1st half as the kick's away.
Short kick. One of the up middle take it down.
Yeah, they'll be set up pretty nicely here as they have it up to the 35-yard line.
Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. And Rodgers is going to go down. He's sacked. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. So after the sack, a scenario you certainly don't work on too often. 2nd and 24. They don't want to repeat a 1st down. They'll keep it on the ground. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the 1st half. And they line up now for what will likely be the last play of the 1st half. A final shot before half for Rodgers. He's going deep for Brown. A battle for it, and it's intercepted. Eddie Jackson picks it. 1st half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Dolphins down on the scoreboard, but they'll have it first as we get going in this 3rd quarter. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And a nice return sets them up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. But, Charles, we saw a pretty entertaining 1st half, close ball game. Remember there toward the end of the 2nd quarter, the opposition scored to take the lead. Now we'll see. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And this is picked up by the Bears. On the move past the 40. On the move past the 40. And they had just picked it off to get the football. They fumble it right back. I looked over at both sidelines. A lot of scrambling to find the helmets.
Yeah, you can almost, I mean, you know both sides are screaming sudden change. Because when sudden change happens, that's a defensive call to get back out on the field. There's been a fumble, so an interception, type of a turnover. You've got to get back out there and play. These guys just want to get to the bench and gather themselves and regroup a little bit. Let's see if these offenses can settle in and start taking care of the ball a little bit better.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Bears. Kyle Pitts, 25 yards for the touchdown. And the Bears are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Tua going to throw. Rolling to his right. And this is going to be caught. It's good. And that extends their lead by 2 more. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. The Dolphins at the line, ready for their next drive. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. I had one tell me once, we were having a tough patch. This too shall pass, this too shall pass. And finally we kept having a rough patch. He said, but you've got to do something to make it pass. And that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves here. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Up the middle, Johnson. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. Here's Rodgers to throw. Out to the flat here for Johnson. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. So into Bear territory now. This is 1st and 10 right at the 40. To throw, it's Rodgers. Thrown across his body, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Troy. Now he's hit on the return. It's a loose football. And he's got some space here. Well, do you want to unpack that one, or do you want me to?
You're the boss.
We get the interception, then really he's just too loose with the football on the return, and he coughs it right back up the other way.
I've seen this happen in an NFL game, and boy, did it cost someone. San Francisco at Atlanta a few seasons ago. Atlanta throws the intercept.
He's got it. Touchdown, Dolphins. Jerry Jeudy with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Dolphins take the forced turnover on defense and convert it into 6 points. But what a quick turnaround there. They get the football. Next play, boom, touchdown.
I've been in a situation before where a turnover occurs, and if you're over on the bench with your defensive mate and you talk about what to do on your next series, and all of a sudden you hear sudden change, you got to get out on the field and defend right away. Not everyone is mentally prepared to go.
Is that what is yelled on the sidelines a lot of times?
That, among other things.
Maybe some words we can't share here.
Yeah, we'll just keep this one
OCC violation. From the 6. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. Still enjoying the lead here in the 3rd quarter, despite their defense giving up that last touchdown. Now we'll see if they can get the equalizer here on this drive. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. Meanwhile, Tua's throw into the hands of Pitts here. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. Under a minute to go in this 3rd quarter as they come up 1st and 10. Going to the air, Tagovailoa.
Yo,
And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. A wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now second down.
When defenses get to the quarterback that quickly, a lot of times it's called a jailbreak. It wasn't quite that fast, but fast enough that he had no time to look downfield and set himself to throw the ball. And as he tried to do that, he was hit, and it forced an incompletion.
On 2nd and 10, Tua. That's into the hands of Pitts, the tight end. And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
And that's a really good job there defensively. They went into this possession knowing that they needed to get a stop. They're in a tight ball game, and they got it done. Great work to force the 3 and out. Got the football right back for their offense. They've got to go to the sidelines feeling pretty good about themselves and encouraging their offensive mates to get some points.
Here comes the Bears punter now. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. Now Brown. 3 quarters in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And you sense the tide turning. They scored, then their defense forced the punt, and now a chance to ultimately take the lead here late. Throwing here to start the drive as they connect left side. And they're going to get this down inside the 15.
I can still hear it reverberate through this thick skull of mine. Crossing routes versus man-to-man coverage, it's a bad matchup for the defense. Those tend to work very well as they run away from the defender.
And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. And the question now, how they want to work the clock here on 1st and goal. A field goal would give them the late lead. Johnson going to take this down just short of the goal line. He got 3, but could not get the ball over the chalk. On 2nd and goal, Rodgers. And he'll just throw this one over in the way of the security crew. Incomplete here.
Well, sometimes an incompletion is the right play. And he showed that he's learned from his earlier interception on that throw. Instead of forcing it, he just tossed it away.
A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play. 3rd and goal. They'll run it with Johnson. And he is in. Touchdown, Miami. Chris Johnson punching it in from a yard away. And the Dolphins have taken a 4th quarter lead. Here we go now as we get set for a big 2-point conversion. And this one's caught. And their 4th quarter lead grows by a couple more. So they're able to throw it in for the 2-point conversion. Sometimes that can be a risky play, but they got it.
Yeah, you always have to be careful here because if you do get it intercepted, it's returned by the defense. That's 2 points for them, but he identified an open target and put it right on him.
And they're going to wind up with pretty good starting field position as they get it up past the 35. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And they will be looking to answer the touchdown their defense just surrendered. Still a good chunk of time remaining here in the 4th quarter and a chance to regain the lead in a tight one. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. They'll keep pounding here with Lynch. They follow up the gain of 5 by only getting 1 there on 2nd down.
When we talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot. He had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
On the ground, it's James. And good vision there as he's across midfield and down to the 45-yard line. Right back to him on 1st down. And this time the yards won't come so easy as they'll in fact tackle him behind the line. So the first down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
Now we're in the situation where the quarterback's got to take full charge of his helmet. Got to totally command it, make sure all eyes are on him. All focus is locked in. Going to call multiple plays and go over different situations and scenarios to make sure everyone is on the same page.
Flushed out right. He's got his pass-catching tight end. That's Pitts. And he's going to come up a few yards short of the first. They get him to the ground at the 37. They'll run for it. Lynch. And he gets it to the 32. Good enough for a first down. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in the 4th. Here's Tua. Being chased out left. That's complete. He's got Lynch out of the backfield. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. Now the Bears going to use the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this 4th quarter of play. They'll run with Lynch. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. The line of scrimmage, the 7 now on 2nd and goal. Tua. And he just chucked that one out of bounds, out of everyone's reach. Maybe a wise call not to take a sack in this part of the field. It brings up 3rd down. I see you nodding your head up and down. It's a very heady decision at this stage of the game. Out of the pocket, nowhere to go. Just get rid of it.
That's a smart play because you're not worried about your completion percentage, and you're also not trying to force it into bad traffic as well. Throw the ball away, look at fight another down.
And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. It's about a 3-yard pickup there, but more importantly, they're still a few yards away here. It's now 4th down and goal. And we will get a timeout with 2 ticks left.
Here we go. 45. White.
One final try for Tagovailoa. Dancing to his left. And this is incomplete. So no miracles here on the
GG's,
final
man.
play.
Happy New Year's,
And this
everyone.
ball game is over. So a victory here for the Miami Dolphins.